What's good, everybody? It's your brother Mad Black, the most dangerous and the most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. So I saw something that rubbed me the wrong way, and it prompted me to do this video. This was not a planned video for this week, but I felt like I had to say something because I know a lot of you are probably feeling the same frustration. So I was just, getting ready for bed one evening, just sitting there, just taking some notes in my notebook, getting some stuff ready for the week, and I had some music playing on my phone. I was just letting some music play. I was listening to some house and techno music. I know that you probably shouldn't be listening to that before bedtime, but whatever. That's just my personal taste, okay? So I'm doing that, and in the middle of all the music, an ad plays. And I'm like, damn, I thought I had the ad blocker on here, but the ad that played is a political ad, and it's our good old buddy Barack Obama talking about, can you donate some money to help us win this election? So it's Obama doing some election campaigning, trying to get some money, some donation money for Joe Biden. And he showed like these pictures of Joe Biden and like, talking about how great of a guy he is, how we need him in the White House. And could you please just donate? You donate as little as $5. And I saw that, and for some reason, it made me really, really just completely indignant. Like, I just got really mad looking at that. And I know some of you might be wondering why, but like, you got to understand. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, you bastards literally have the nerve to be asking the American people for money for your election campaign. You're literally asking the American people right now to donate money to you when your average American is struggling. I don't care what color line you can think of. Okay, I don't care if you're thinking about people who are black, white, whatever, Asian, whatever, Latino, whatever. Black people in America are struggling right now as far as financially. Inflation is ridiculous. So the prices for everything are over the top. I went to the gas station the other day to get some gas for my car, and my car gets pretty good gas mileage. Like I'm very fortunate in the car that I have that it's not like a gas guzzler, right? And I wasn't even filling up the tank. The tank wasn't even empty. But I'm paying all this money for gas. I'm like, you serious? That's how much it costs now? And it's like that, and just going to the grocery store for someone like myself who runs just like a small business, who's like a vendor. Me getting my books printed, like I've had to raise the prices for the books that I sell, right? I've had to raise the prices just on my coloring books and my comic books because the cost of getting them printed has gone up, right? And then not only that, but shipping, right? Some people might think uh, I just had a sale on my website. I'm sure people think that I'm probably fleecing them on the shipping. It's not me. It's the post office has gotten more expensive, right? So just like either, standard ground shipping or priority shipping, that's gone up. So the prices for everything are so high nowadays that you, Obama, and crooked old weirdo Joe Biden has the nerve to ask me for money. No, I don't have any money to donate to you. I don't care how little it is you think it is. I'm not giving you $5. I'm not giving you 5 cents. Okay? People have to survive out here. And listen, I'm not making it seem like I'm even poor or anything like that, because I'm not. But just like I said, basic expenses now. Everything's so expensive. I still need to watch where I'm spending my money, right? And I'm sure you folks are the same way. I'm not on disability or anything like that, but there are things I have to think about. Like I have older relatives that I want to be able to help when they need it. And, I can't just be giving money out to these politicians. Why don't you ask your buddies from Wall Street or the people that you just throw money at? Go ask them for money. Don't ask me. You got some audacity asking me, and your average American citizen, someone who has to actually work for the money that they make. People who have to work jobs and have, side hustles and gigs. There are people out there who work a regular job and, do DoorDash or Uber on the side, right? People got to do all this stuff just to make ends meet, and you're asking us for money to help your campaign? Hell no. Hell to the no. I'm not giving you any money. And this goes double for the other politicians too. I don't care. This is not a Democrat thing. This goes for all of you. All you politicians can kiss my ass when it comes to asking for money. No, I'm not giving you any money. You people basically live in a lap of luxury up there in Washington, and none of you are worth a damn. Yes, I'm saying that. I'm talking about all of them. All these politicians in Washington ain't worth a damn. You guys sit up there in Washington, you make all these decisions that affect people's lives, and you folks do just fine. You got your health care covered, your family is covered, you're getting a good salary, you barely work. You sit on your ass most of the time, and even then you got all these breaks. Every time I look around, I see like Congress is taking a break for this, that, and the third. I'm like, what are you taking a break for? You didn't do anything last time. You barely did anything last time. You sit up there and you argue, or let me say this: you argue for the cameras. I know when the cameras shut off, you folks are kissing each other's ass and playing grab ass and circle jerking each other, right? I know that all that shit is for show. The whole Democrats and liberals fighting and whatnot in Congress. All right. I know it's political pro wrestling. I know that. But, you guys do all that, and then you have the nerve to ask the people for money. Go ask your wealthy donors. Go ask the lobbyists, because that's really where you're taking your money from anyway. Don't ask me. Go get those lobbyists that just throw money at you to make these laws that screw us and suck money out of us. Go ask them. Don't ask the regular people for money, because we ain't got it. Okay? We don't have money to just be throwing at you folks. We don't have the money to help your campaign. There are people that need that money to live. There are people that need that $5. That's a $5 biggie bag at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like a bunch of fast food, but I'd rather spend my $5 on that. You know what I'm saying? Go get a treat for $5. I'd rather go get like a pastry or something like that from we have like this black bakery that recently opened up this year in our neighborhood. I'd rather go spend my $5 there. At least I know it's going to something. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to something, and I'm getting something back, or it's actually helping a black business. I'd rather spend my $5 that way than give it to you. Give it to Joe Biden. Why would I give something to somebody who is not fit to be a leader? I mean that we all saw the debate. I didn't do a video on it because I thought it was just pointless to even do a video on it in the first place. Like, what? I didn't even watch it the first night it was on. I watched the highlights later on. My wife actually sat and watched it, and like I had to work, and she watched the debate, and it was funny because I talked to her afterwards. I was like, "So how did the debate go?" And she's like, "Well, that was effed up." That was her response as to what she saw on the debate. So, and my wife doesn't normally talk like that, so I know it was bad if she told me that, right? And I watched the highlights, and I was like, I wasn't surprised by it. I'm surprised that they even put Joe Biden up there to do that. I'm surprised they didn't try to edit around that somehow. I guess you really can't, but it was a disaster. It's bad when you got the lace front wearing Tangerine looking good, right? When he looks like the more sensible choice. That's how bad it is. And I've seen people make the different quotes, or the different slogans when they talk about what our choices are for president. They say you either got the old man or the con man, and it's not, that's not too far from where we are right now. Why would anyone even want to take this next election seriously? Most people are going to stay home based on this first debate. And if Donald Trump wins, it's just going to be a win based on most people are going to stay home, and like his base will go out there and vote for him. That's basically what's going to happen, because no one has confidence in Joe Biden. Joe Biden doesn't even have confidence in himself. I don't even know if he knows where he's at. So that is what they want us to get enthused about. That's what Obama was interrupting my house and my techno music for, and ruining my evening, asking me for $5. Hell no, I'm not giving you $5, Obama. And I'm telling you this, if you were running for president, I wouldn't give you $5 either. I'm telling you that. My financial trouble started as soon as you got into office. So that might be unfair to say, but it is what it is. Okay? I'm not voting for any of these fools out here. And I'm definitely not going to give you my money. I need every little, excuse me, every cent that I have, I'm holding on to it. I'd rather give that $5 to my daughter. I know she'll spend it on something more important than you politicians. If she spends it on a comic book or something like that, or a book to read, it went to a better place. That my money was better spent in doing that and going to like some Legos or something than, spending it on these dumbass politicians, right? That makes more sense to me than spending money on incoherent, mind gone Joe Biden. So you folks, I'm sure you guys feel my frustration. I'm sure you understand my frustration. I'm sure you understand the frustration of these politicians asking us for money or donations or whatever, and most Americans are just trying to make ends meet. You folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments section, and if you want to share your personal stories about things you rather spend your money on than these dumbass politicians, go ahead and let me know in the comments section, because they need to see this. They need to understand that we're not, everything is not all hunky-dory out here in America. And I'm, like I said before, I'm probably doing better than your average person, but even me, I'm keeping it tight, because I don't know what'll pop off again. I don't know if we're gonna go through another pandemic, another a war, whatever. You better hold on to whatever pennies you got. I'm not giving it to some damn politicians so they can just go ahead and, because all they're going to do is rate me at tax time anyway. So why would I give you $5? Why would I give you any more money than you're already taking from me? You know what I'm saying? So you folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments. I'd like to hear your opinions on this. And anyway, this is Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on the devil's back.